folks. Welcome back. I'm going to answer questions. I get strange little questions, usually in somebody sends me a PM or just shoots me an email and wants to know something. Some of them are pretty snarky. And my standard reply to a question that is something like, why did you do it this way, you're an idiot, is, I only know what I know. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know. It usually helps if it's offered in a kind and loving manner. But sometimes advice is offered to me by someone who's simply being an asshat. And I'll take the advice, but yeah, a little bit of sugar goes a long way. So anyways, I thought I would answer some questions and do it all at one shot. Here's a good question. Why did you color over the StewMac logo on your apron? It's not because I dislike StewMac, because I buy a bunch of my stuff from StewMac. Plain and simple, it throws the white balance off a lot of times. That's why I try to dress in neutral colors, not colors, but light shades, not white shirts, not black shirts, a mix between the two. That's why when I bring in a white guitar, it throws things off. Because when I do this, see how things changed? And then if I take this away, how it changes back. And now it goes kind of dark again. And now it goes kind of light again. Auto white balance, that's why. How many guitars do I own? I think it's 10, or it might be 11. I'm not really sure. Most of them were bought because I wanted to learn how to do something. I've been a Les Paul Tune-O-Matic guy, and I wanted to learn how to work on Fender or Floyd Rose guitars, so I bought the Area Pro 2. I had an idea for some painting, and the PV Patriot fell into my lap. $7. That's why. I buy them to learn how to do something for the most part. What's the dumbest thing you ever did? Good English, by the way. Think this was gonna be easy, because it's not. There's a lot of things that I don't know, a lot of fields that I am unaware of. Basic woodworking, I have a huge knowledge deficit there, because I wasn't in shop, I was in band, because that's where the girls were. So yeah, as I want to do something, and then I learn I have to learn 3 other skills before I can get to do what it was that I wanted to do. I just wanted to replace the top on the Lazarus guitar, but I had to learn how to build a shooting board so that I could plane my edges, so that I could build a vise to glue the tops together. And that's why things move kind of slow, because I find out I need to do something, and then I have to learn how to do the 3 things that I need to know in order to do that. So that's why. Where did I go to guitar school at? Nowhere. I have education slash certificates slash degrees in park and golf course management, in electronics, in nursing, and photography. None of which involve guitars. Yeah, I'll learn a lot on YouTube. I learn a lot from the library. I learn a lot from classes I take. Al Calderon up in Winters, fantastic. I learn a lot. That's how I figure it out. Why is there a rusty machete hanging from the pegboard? I think the answer is quite obvious there. If I have to use the machete, I'm not really worried about whether your wound is infected or not. Can you fix my... And then I have a list of things. The answer is no. This is not a business. This is not a revenue generating enterprise. This is a hobby. This is what I do to blow off steam, to keep me occupied, to keep me off the streets. Yeah, I just don't. I mean, if I know you and your guitar needs set up, I'll set it up for you, and I'll tell you what parts you need. But yeah, I'm not a shop. I don't have hours. I don't pay taxes because there's nothing to pay taxes on. What's up with your amp stack? I got a GK half stack, I guess you'd call it, in the back, with a big black thing in the middle of it, which is it's a refrigerator. Batteries and beverages. That's what it is. What's with the cigar box? It's a little bitty amplifier. That's what it is. For when I need to hear something. It was originally in some kind of a black case, and the black case broke, and I don't even really know where that came from. I'm not sure, but it ended up in my in our household goods, and the case cracked on it, and so to keep me off the streets, I built one. I just changed the parts from one thing to another. No faz mal, as we say in Portuguese. No problem, no big deal. Why don't I have and then there's a list of equipment. Why don't I have a drill press or a table saw or a drum sander or a yada yada yada? Because this is a hobby. This is not a tax write-off. And the whole reason why this is known as Rattlecan. Stuff is done for the most part on the cheap. My power tools are all secondhand power tools. I scrounge stuff from thrift stores. I don't have a really nice stable workbench. Hey, you like that? That's what it's like when I'm sanding. It's just crazy. Because if I spend $180 on a table, that's $180 worth of parts I don't have. So that's why. At some point, I hope to have that. Because we don't have a wood shop on the base. I don't know what is up with that. Every base I've been to has a wood shop. And I'm all excited and I get here and they don't have one. So you kind of beg, borrow, and steal for time on machines, that type of stuff. It's all about budget. I have a certain amount of money that I have allocated to my hobby, and I try not to go over that because unlike our government, I understand that the money comes from somewhere, and the money tree only has so many leaves on it. It's all about budget. I use spray cans from Re-Ranch if I can, because I love the guitar Re-Ranch stuff. I use that because I have a really cheap paint booth out in the back, which is actually a clothes rack. Maybe I'll show you that here in a minute. Because it's a hell of a lot cheaper than buying stuff to spray. Compressors, filters, guns, cleaning equipment, all that type of stuff. I buy spray cans when I need them. It's the Rattlecan way. What is that horrible noise? That horrible noise is my cell phone. And the noise that comes from my cell phone is that's the sound that the A10 Warthog makes when it's coming down the chute at the gun range. When it goes past the scoring tower, they actually fly past us. We stand in a tower here, cameras ready. They come down like this, and then they make this big booming noise. So that's what it is. What equipment do I use? I've already gone over that, but I'll do it again. I use on that camera is a Canon 7D. It's a 35mm DSLR. Looks like that. Which is why you see me looking off to the side, because that's where I make sure that my big head's still in the frame. That's what I use on that. Then I use this. It's just a Samsung Galaxy. If you see the footage where we go down inside acoustic guitar and look around, that was shot with that. Oh, now I'm going shopping at Amazon. Crap. And then that camera right there is well, I guess we can shoot a picture of that too, just for fun. Oh, shoes are on sale at Amazon, in case you guys are interested. It's a JVC Everio, I think is what it is. All right, high tech. That's my paint booth. It's actually a clothes, like a wardrobe. I think I got it at the BX or the Base Exchange, and it's got a Les Paul in it right now. Nothing fancy. I got it sitting on a Gorilla box. Just so it brings it up to a little height. These are paint hooks. You get these at Lowe's, because I don't shop at the other place. It's really simple. They're, I don't know, about $2.99 or something like that. And then, this cost me like 18 bucks. And then I'll vacuum it out every once in a while. Get the goo out of the bottom of it. And then, when they wear out, I go buy another one. So, that's the high-tech paint booth out here in lovely California. Big time excitement.